Hello guys, welcome to the .NET Office, and in this tutorial we will discuss about the classes and object which used in C++ programming. So these are the objectives which we gonna discuss today. So let's start with the what is classes. So as in C++ we use object oriented programming. So because of that, class is the most important feature in C++. In short, if we say class is just a user defined data type like int, float, all are inbuilt defined data type. In the same way, class is also a user defined data type which contain data members and member functions which can be accessed through the instance of the class. Instance is nothing but the object of the class, and the variable inside the class are called the data members, and the function we call them as a member functions. So let's understand this class with the example of car. Like we know all, like in our market, car comes into different names and different brands. Okay, but all share the common properties. Like all car will have wheels, four wheels, and all will have some speed limit, mileage range. Okay, so all are these we say properties of a car. If we consider car as a class, then these all are as a properties we will consider. Okay, and if we talk about the data members, then these speed limit and mileage and all those will be data members, and if function would be brakes, like how to apply brake and increasing speed. So you can define your own data members and functions based on the functionality. Like suppose here in the car, what functionality you want to give, on the same basis you can give your data members as well as member functions. And like what actually the class is like a structure only, but the major difference between the structure and class is like in the by default in the structure, although data members are public, but in the class all are private. You cannot access directly in the class. So because of that, I mean it's a secure uh, class are the secure because of these access specifier. Okay, what is object? Object in the short, if we say, it's just an instance of a class, or we can say it's a data variable of a class. Okay, and if you want to initialize any object, you need to declare one special class function. I mean you can use you can initialize these object using one special class function which we call constructor, which we were gonna discuss more in our later videos. Okay, and like how to define class and objects. So you can understand from this, like first of all, what we have to give, we have to give the keyword class, and then you can give your own anything class name, and then access specify, like you want to give those data member and from member function as a public, private, protected, which we gonna discuss in our next video only. So but if suppose if you don't define any access specifier, then by default all those member function and data members would be private. And so after that you can define your data members and member functions. So these are the data members and member function, and the last, when you end the class, you need to give the semicolon which says that class is ended. And to define an object, what you have to give, whatever the class name you have given, and the what the object name you want to give. You can give any object name in that, so in that way you can declare your object. So this is it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and please let us know your feedback through the comments, and please subscribe our channel as well.